Happy Friday, everybody. It's your pal, it's your amigo, it's your compadre, John to the... What the... Air horn! Reap! This is an air horn! This is what it sounds like when you press an air horn! I don't have my air horn with me. We'll get to that in a minute. Well, I'll tell you real quick. I lost it. No, I donated it to a camping trip. Lots of fun with that one. You are listening to another awesome, amazing episode of the Fried Pod. Don't eat Tide Pods. Listen to the Fried Pod. And we're on YouTube. Hopefully. We'll see. For those of you who are like, you get the notifications, you're hanging on every little word and every little thing that happens, I apologize for the delay on the last one. We try to get these out every Friday, and, well, we got blocked by YouTube because apparently we didn't have the right to play somebody's song. But we fixed it, so it's up there now if you didn't listen to it. That's episode 98. Of the Fried Pod. That was last week's. Go back and listen to that. We made it good. It's better. And, you can check it out and see if you're for yourself. What was it? But anyway, I'm not alone this time. As always, Alan Jackson sitting right here. And then good to have Mr. Mark Hunt back again, everybody. Mark Hunt, everybody.
Coming up on 100.
Coming up on 100. This is 99. Maybe I'll have you back for the 100th.
I think you should have everybody that's been on your show do like a big reunion of some sorts.
There you go.
I wonder how many microphones we can get out here. We can get everybody out here.
So that would be you, Alan, Sean Setzer, and that would be John Wesley Austin.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He's around?
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Other than that, we're good.
All right, so it wasn't quite the big tape I was thinking, but, we'll get 5 or 6
but
people.
yeah,
That's pretty good.
That's a good point, though. This is episode 99, and lots to talk about today. I'll just get right to it. First of all, we're not just on YouTube. We're still on SoundCloud, okay, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, All Things Comedy, and The Mesh. And as always, I ask you, pick one of these 4. Rate, review, subscribe, and share. Just do one of them, okay? 2 R's, 2 S's. Rate, review, subscribe, and
I don't know.
share.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not listening. Jesus.
Remember, I'm the guy that don't listen unless I'm on it.
Is your watch off?
It's off this
All
time.
right,
Yeah,
good.
no ding in here.
That was actually me in the beginning of the show. You heard a little ding. This is an old phone I'm using to keep time. I mean, it's what would you say this is?
That's
an
a
Apple,
5, probably.
Is it an Apple 5? What does that look like to you?
It's like a 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get rid of it, and the camera works great still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I guess I used it one time to get on your Wi-Fi, and I got an email right before.
Oh,
I
so it
was
still
like,
remembers the Wi-Fi.
I guess so.
Yeah, technology, man.
Anyway, rate, review, subscribe, and share. Pretty please and thank you. Let's read some. Always start the show with reading an email or a YouTube comment, and let's go with this email first. Okay, so if you want to email me, if you want me to read your email, it's very simple. Email me at johnreep@gmail.com. JONREEP@gmail.com. I get a lot of them, and then I just randomly pick one sometimes, or I pick one that I like the most. And this one was sent from Matt Brown. He says, how am I supposed to drink my wonderful beer without being properly equipped with a Reeps Peeps koozie? Just a suggestion. I do constantly comb the website hoping for a new merch edition. Anywho, enjoy the Fried Show on YouTube. Have a good one. And if nothing else, I'll see you in November. Oh, I wonder what November is. Huh. I should go to my tour dates and look that one up. Well, thank you, Matt Brown. That's actually a good idea. Because, Mark, do you use koozies?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you prefer, if you're drinking a beer, do you prefer it in a glass, in the can, in a bottle, in the can, in a koozie?
In a can and a koozie. Straight away.
In a can
yeah.
and a koozie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I've got the knockoff Yeti.
Yeah.
That's picked up at Walmart.
Right. Oh, my brother's here. Come on in, Jason. This just in, my brother's here. Now, he's not going to get on camera, I don't think. Where do you want to sit?
No camera?
I sit here.
You can sit right there. You don't even have to be on the dang thing. You're not in any of the shots, and you're not mic'd up. You can't see or hear nothing.
Sounds great.
You can't see or do nothing.
So you're it's like you're invisible. In fact, when I'm describing you later in the show, people are like,
Yeah.
who, what?
He doesn't have
Who is
headphones.
this mystery man? What does he look like? Jason, would you like a beer?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
We have one left.
Nah, y'all, you got it.
Okay. Suit yourself. Now you just sit there and be quiet, then. All right, you be a good boy.
Yeah.
I just read an email from a guy named Matt Brown. Does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Matthew Brown.
Brown, we know.
I don't know, but he says I'll see you in November, which makes me think maybe it could be. I don't know what I'm doing in November. Alan just walked out of the room. I would have him look at my schedule, but that can't happen now. All right, so thank you, Matt Brown. Also, I read YouTube comments, and this guy, Alan Talbert, left a comment on the YouTube, my welcome to my YouTube page video, and he said, "Hey, I grew up in Hickory, and I don't live there anymore, but I have a lot of Hickory stories and blah, blah, blah. I'd love to share one with you." I said, "Sure, just leave it here on this comment, and I'll read it at some point." He goes, "Great." And so this dude wrote this long story, okay?
Wow.
Mr. Alan Talbert. And I like the title. Here's the story of the time I shit my pants. Thank you, Alan. This is going to be great.
This is great.
This is going to be a great episode.
I'm loving it.
I mean, I've never done that ever in my whole life.
Yeah, you have.
Whatever, Alan. Of course I have. We've all done it. And you probably know I've done it, I think, at your house.
You've done it in my place. Yeah, we're getting to that age, too.
Well, let me read his first, and then if you have one you'd like to share, so be it. Jason's never done that, so he can't comment. He goes, Alan says, "I was about 15 years old, and the family took a trip to the beach. When we got there, I had to shit real bad. But on the beach, it's either in the ocean, or if you have time, you could go on the hunt for a shitter. I did not have that kind of time. I mean, I'm having to walk, and I had to stop walking and clench. That worked a couple times to give me time to hunt for a crapper. Well, the seal broke loose, and I was shit out of time." Hey, good job, Alan.
That was actually a nice little
see
pun there.
what
I
you
like that.
did
Yeah,
there.
that's good.
So, I head for the water to try and rinse and clean my shorts as best I could. So I basically try and finish the time in the water. Is this making any sense so far? So he pooped his pants, made a run for the beach, finished in the beach, and then tried to rinse it out.
Yeah.
All right.
But the way you just rinse it out
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, exactly. He goes, "Well, the ocean is no washing machine. So when I get in the car, of course everyone smells it. I act like I didn't smell shit." I like this guy.
Yeah, it's nice with the
that's
puns.
twice.
That works
I'm
really
with you. I
well.
don't hate
Yeah,
this.
That's good.
Hey, and then he wrote, "LOL. I get to the little trailer where we were staying at, I shower, and sneak my underwear outside and throw them in the woods where I thought no one could see. But it was dark as hell. I go to bed, get up to leave the next morning. We all pile in the car, and my dad says something, and my dad says, 'Look, some filthy fucking buzzard threw their shitty drawers in the tree.' We all look over, and sure enough, there were my shitty whitey tighties, about head level, about 5 feet into the woods, hanging like a towel on a hook. Oh, memories. Peace."
So, who done that?
Alan Talbert.
Yeah, but that's what Alan said.
Yeah. Right.
Wasn't me.
Who did that?
Yeah, I bet.
Play that off.
Well, first of all, that's pretty bold to share. I mean, I appreciate your candor.
Hats off to you,
Yeah.
Alan. So that's great.
Drawers off to you.
Yeah,
there.
drawers off.
I've got a story.
Is this about you or me?
It's about me.
Oh, please.
Okay, so you ready?
Yeah.
I was probably 10.
Now, first of all, we've
okay.
all done this. So there's nothing to be ashamed about.
No.
We're grown men now. It's happened. Go ahead.
So it's probably 10, 11. Was going to the bathroom to do my business. And my sister tries to get into the bathroom.
Okay.
So I'm pushing her out of the bathroom. I chop her finger off. True story.
What? In the door?
In the door.
Oh my God!
So I didn't get to finish, right?
This is a
Wait a
lot.
second. What do you mean you chopped it?
So her
off?
finger she was trying to get in the door. I shut the door on her finger, and
Which one?
I can't remember
That's
which one it
pinky.
was.
Okay.
Pinky, maybe. Let's say pinky.
Let's say pinky.
So mom, sister, and I jump in the car. We take off to the hospital.
And in this time, you've never went.
I never went. But
guess
guess what happens? We run out of gas. So we run out of gas on the way to the hospital. Sister sitting there bleeding to death. Somehow my dad just happens to come by in his car. So we jump in his car, go to the emergency room, and I poop my pants at the emergency room.
In the emergency
In the
room.
emergency room.
Well, it was an emergency.
Yeah.
So I had to sit in the emergency room with a pile of poop in my pants while my sister got worked on, got her finger sewed up, was able to save the finger. But
Oh, my
that's my poop
God.
story. But the best part of that is, why didn't my mom have any gas in her damn Maverick? It was a
Are we
Maverick.
blaming this on your mom's lack of preparedness, like not having the tank full?
But I probably still would have pooped in my pants regardless of having the gas or not.
Wait a minute. So you slammed the door on your sister's finger so hard it cut
Literally
the
cut it to where we had to go get stitches. I
Like
don't
he was
know.
probably hanging
It
on.
was
All right.
hanging. Yeah, it was hanging.
All right, it wasn't like 7.
Wow.
or
Can
anything.
I get the ages? How old were you? How old was she?
I was probably, I'll say 10. She's probably 8.
Wow.
And
That's traumatic.
yeah.
Wow.
Ran out
So-
of gas. I don't think we didn't even get a mile away from our low-income housing apartment. We ran out of gas. And I don't know how my dad just
Were
happened to
you
come
like-
by. And
That's amazing. That's another amazing thing.
Yeah,
he
I
just
know.
randomly knew. Like, well,
must have been a
my family's in distress.
must have been a barn area.
She's out of gas. He's about to shit himself, and she's about to lose a finger.
yeah.
Guess I'll show up now.
Yeah, he just happened to show up.
That's
We
good timing on
flag
his
him
part.
down. We jump in his Maverick probably.
Your dad deserves a medal for
And
this one.
We get to the hospital. So
That's crazy.
That's my
Could
poop
you
story.
remember like when you were sitting there out of gas, and you were still like going, "Oh, did it kick in there?"
I just remember sitting in the waiting room stinking really bad.
So when you in the car, nothing.
No,
Yeah.
I just love the fact that, and this is any 10-year-old kid. Your sister's finger almost got chopped off. You're at the emergency room helping her out. But we're more focused on, am I going to crap my pants or not? So,
Right.
that's the most important thing going on in our head right there. So.
yeah.
And so that happened. How did you fix the situation? Do you remember what you did after that?
I don't
You didn't
remember.
walk around with it. I guess you went to the bathroom.
Well, you know how the emergency rooms work. You're going to
Yeah.
be there forever.
Yeah.
So I assumed that I sat there for a long time in my mess.
Oh man, you poor guy.
Yeah.
That was a rough night, man.
That is rough.
But that's my poop story. Anybody else?
Well, you know what happens too, because for whatever reason, and a lot of comedians will tell you this, you'll be backstage, the show's about to start, you'll pee, whatever. The couple comedians will go in front of you, and maybe 5 minutes, down to 30 seconds before I'm introduced, the urge hits me. I'm like, oh,
It's the nerves, maybe.
I gotta poop right now, of all times. But you don't have time. And then I get up there and it goes away because it's adrenaline, I guess. Like, for you, the adrenaline rush was I almost chopped my sister's finger off.
Right.
So it probably just went away. And then you got there, you're like, okay, we're cool, she's fine. And guess who's back?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So where do you reckon yours goes whenever you're on stage? If it just goes away,
It's still there, but the urge goes away. I guess it scares the poop in you.
goes back
It
up
goes
into
back
your
up.
belly?
Yeah.
Takes a
Nice.
retreat.
It's like he's relaxed. Right now's a good time to come out. Oh, he's nervous.
Well, he's nervous.
He's nervous. Yeah. I ain't going out there.
Tunnel back in. The turtle pops his head back in the shell. So,
it's
yeah.
like- well, here's what I'm going to share one with you too. That was very brave and candorous of
And
you.
I never told you that.
No, I've never heard
I've
that
never
story
told
in my
anyone
life.
that.
That's great.
True story.
Here's one that happened to me, and Jason, you were there for this. You don't have to say anything.
You can't hear us anyway.
Yeah.
No.
He's over there.
Every episode, even when he's not here, we're going to go to Jason.
Right, yeah. Cut to Jason
Sometimes.
with no camera.
We'll just record drops of him laughing and throw it in later. Anyway, this was at Fort Caswell that year when we played basketball and volleyball. We won the volleyball, the tournament, won the whole thing in basketball, but came in second in volleyball. Anyway, so after playing volleyball all day and basketball all day, I go back to the beach house, take my drawers off, and I notice there's some streakage. Like, it's nasty.
Yeah.
I didn't crap myself, but it was like several skid marks in there. I'm like, and there, the adults, like other people's moms, do the laundry.
Oh no.
So I can't have my underwear in the
Yeah.
mix. They're going to know it's mine. I don't want no one knowing that I did that.
Right.
So what do? I take out the trash that day.
yeah.
Yeah. I go. Oh, it's my day. I got it. Whoever. I'll do it today.
John never volunteers to take out the trash.
What's his problem?
He's so kind today. So I put some trash in a bag and I walk it all the way out to the edge of the driveway where the trash can is, and I just put it on top. I put it on top.
Yeah.
And shut the lid.
The little
Thinking-
whitey tidies, right?
Yeah, tidy whities. Thinking that it's over. Problem solved.
Right,
it's just
sure.
one. What is it? It's like $1 nickel for underwear. I'm going to throw this away. There's no washing going to help it. I don't want no one to see it. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe 2 hours goes by, and Virginia Whaley, Brad Whaley's mother, comes walking in. Who left these out there in the trash can?
Oh no.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are you digging through the trash? What is wrong with you? I didn't say anything, but I was so mad and confused. Like, why would she do that? I mean, that's obviously someone was done with the underwear.
Yeah.
It's in the trash can.
I'm sure if she took a closer look at it, she'd understand.
Yeah, I think she just saw it. Probably didn't go, do a full inspection.
Did she say, this is a perfectly good pair of
Yeah,
underwear?
something like that.
I can wash these.
Yeah, it was something like
Just a quick
That's a
watch.
dead on Virginia Whaley, by the way. That sounds just
Whose little boy panties are these? I can wash these.
These are
God.
fixable.
Yeah. Scrape them out.
Oh, gosh.
Rub them together in the sink.
It ain't no big thing. So anyway, that's Alan. You don't need to. Do you want? You can.
Have you had enough
I
beer?
feel like he's too
And
much of a professional.
I'm not saying this just to say I'm sure I have. I just don't remember. Okay.
Right? That's good. We'll leave it at that.
I mean, really, I'm guarantee you it's happened. I just don't remember the instance of it.
Well, the age that we're getting to be.
Yeah, I don't remember things very well.
Well,
10 years
what
ago.
I'm saying is it's easier to happen
Now.
at our age now.
It is.
Because there's been instances where I've felt like I just had a little bit of a,
Yeah.
and I've made a mess.
It's like, oh, that's obviously a gas situation. Whoopsie daisy.
Went just a little too far,
Yeah.
and something may be going on.
Like,
there.
guys, I'm going
So,
home now.
Right.
I have to leave.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's move on. Let's get out of the poop talk. What
Yeah,
you
let's
say?
do that.
All right, now in this segment, this is John's journal. Mark, I've been doing this segment on here where I keep a read and journal entry from my high school journal. Kept this in junior and senior year. This one is from Thursday, March the 23rd, 1989. What's March 23rd close to, Jason?
Your birthday.
That's right.
Oh, is this a birthday letter or
Well-
journal entry or?
Let's find out.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. At school today, the Bloodmobile is here, sucking up all the blood from everybody. Fortunately for me, I am 3 days too young. My birthday is March 26th, and the lady said in order to give blood, you must have had your 17th birthday, and you must weigh at least 110 pounds. I weigh 155 pounds. So the only reason that I couldn't give blood was because I'm 3 days too young. I'm kind of glad in a way because I'm a little bit afraid of needles. Plus the fact that I would be missing a pint of blood. During lunch today, I got a packet of ketchup and I put a little bit on my arm so it would look like I was bleeding. Then I walked out from where everybody was giving blood and started moaning and staggering around. Everybody thought that I had ran out of at least everyone. Oh God, this is everybody. What? Everybody thought that I had ran out at the last second. I even fooled one of the persons working in the Bloodmobile. He asked me if I needed a Band-Aid. I had the whole gym laughing. John Reap. There you go.
That's good, man.
That's a good one. That's an oldie classic. A little ketchup.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm sure I went.
So you went running out, pretending like you had been in there. Yeah, right. Freaking everybody out.
Don't go in there.
Always,
It took 7 pints.
always seeking attention, man.
That was the early making. We got to go for class clown. You got to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how you won class. One of
You
your
don't get class
attributes.
clown not doing that kind of stuff.
But you were going to
Did win
give.
class clown,
Yeah,
right?
I was
That's
class
right.
clown.
Yeah.
My dad was class clown in high school, and
Wow.
this guy over here got it after me. I don't know how. I don't know how that
You got
happened.
class clown?
Jason got class clown. Yeah, isn't that
I didn't
interesting?
get
What-
any,
Did you not get?
I didn't get anything. Nope.
I don't believe that.
No, I didn't.
Not like.
No,
Do we
no.
have most likely
Well, they-
to succeed?
We did.
Who? I know Lisa Cash.
I don't remember who got it, but I think they're in jail now. So.
Yeah. Did they have a most likely not
No,
to
I
succeed?
don't remember who it was.
Yeah, I don't remember
really
either, huh?
Most likely not to succeed.
Most likely
we had
not.
a lot of
We-
those that would have
Yeah,
won.
we didn't name them. That was just
Yeah.
they were the ones that didn't show up for photo day too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were camera shy.
Or they were just laying out that day.
I didn't get anything. So
Yeah. So, here that reminds me. You and me, speaking of blood mobiles, we were at Planet Fitness, and stop me if I've talked about this. I can't remember if I know I've talked about it, but I don't know if I've talked about it on here.
I don't remember it. So
All right.
keep going.
So we were at Planet Fitness. Mark and I like to go to Planet Fitness and socialize. You know. So we'll get on the treadmill and just walk next to each other. We'll just walk and talk. You know. And eventually, if we have enough energy, he'll go off and do weights, and then maybe I'll do some.
Maybe.
Anyway, we're sitting there walking, talking. This kid that works at Planet Fitness, he kind of strolls up. This young guy, he's like 17 or something. He's like, we're doing the blood drive. You guys would you want to donate blood? And then me and Mark immediately go to like, let's mess with this kid mode. So I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can. Do y'all take like hepatitis G? Like and Mark's like, well, I got AIDS.
Yeah. You don't want mine.
You don't want mine. And he's like, I guess. Like, he didn't know how to answer that
It didn't bother him.
But we went on for like 5 minutes with that.
But you know why? But do you know why he was wanting us to donate?
Go ahead.
Because he got a $25 gift card he had to get a certain amount of people to donate. And he got a gift card out of it. We were like, hey, well, can we just give you $25?
That's yeah. He also said, well, you get a free cooler too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I said, and also the Sean Setzer in me, the salesman part of me goes like, you should have led with free cooler. Like you should have walked up and said, hey guys, do you want a free cooler? And then you got us.
Then you got 'em.
You can't just walk up and say, give me your blood. Anyway, I signed up because I'm a good guy. I was like, you know what? Put me down for Monday at 3:00. He's like, all right. So now this kid's going to get $25 gift certificate. I'm going to give blood.
now
I'm
who
gonna
gets
get
the cooler? Does he get the cooler,
I don't
or
know.
you get the cooler?
I don't know.
No, you get the cooler.
I think I get the cooler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I would have got the cooler.
Oh, I see where this is going. Proceed.
Right. Yeah. There's no cooler here. But anyway, there's one there. That's not the one though, Mark. But yeah. So Monday comes around 3:00. I go to the gym early to work out and then donate blood. And I get there, I walk up to the front desk, and there's different kids there, same kids. I'm like, hey, 3:00. I'm here, donate blood, whatever. He's like, cool, yeah. I said, are they coming in here? Am I going out there? Is this a truck? What's the setup? He's like, the thing wasn't there yet. These kids don't know what's going on. He's 17 years old. I ain't blaming him, but I go, all right, well, I'm going to lay in this massage chair, and then when I come out, maybe I'll give you some blood, maybe I won't. You know, it depends. I come out, the blood mobile's outside. So I go outside. There's no one out there waving you in. The door's not open. It's shut. I'm kind of looking around like, well, how's this work, you know? And then finally a lady comes out. And she's like, I said, oh, hey, I have a 3:00. And she's like, just like this. Oh, yeah. Okay. Come in. And I go, okay. And I go in there, and there's other people sitting in there and another lady. And she goes, sit right there. I go, okay. And I sit down. She goes, fill this out. I'm like, oh.
They're making it really appealing right now.
I'm like,
so yeah.
okay, no, how you doing? No, good to see you. No, thanks for doing this. This is a good cause you're doing. None of that.
Sure.
Fill out this paperwork. I'm like, all right. So I started filling out the paperwork, and then I turned it in. Different lady looks at it. She goes, oh, I need your ID. I'm like, oh, well, no one told me. I don't have it. She goes, well, I need it. I go, okay. And then I get up to get out, and I'm fussing with the door. Like, I'm irate. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just angry. I don't like the attitude, you know?
Sure.
If I'm going to give you my blood, how about a smile? You know?
Right.
I mean, even vampires smile.
I believe they do. Yeah, you're right.
So I'm fussing with this door and I'm mad. I'm like, someone teach me how to get out of here. And this lady goes, oh. And she unlocks it and I leave. She goes, where are you going? I said, my ID's in my car. She goes, oh, okay. And I walked out to my car.
Yeah.
And I drove home.
Drove home.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. Screw you, Bloodmobile. Talk to me like
sucks.
that. Yeah.
And yeah.
Sucks for me. I didn't get a new cooler.
Well, you didn't get a new cooler.
I got to drink hot Coors now.
Let me have half of that.
Your
You don't have
blood's
this?
Yeah.
your blood's not readily available for anybody else to use. But mainly that they were just really crappy.
I mean,
attitude.
honestly.
So that's just not cool.
Have you ever had that kind of experience where you got to do something nice?
Absolutely.
And then you met with cold, like it's like they expect it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, by comparison, it's the same amount. I mean, if you
No, you
compare-
didn't give me
Wait a
No,
minute.
what are you talking about? It's the same. See?
just to your mama's green bean.
bigger.
Cheers.
We're
We're drinking leftover beers, by the way, from our camping trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Banquet, which a friend of ours brought.
Mm-hmm.
What were you drinking?
Miller Lite a while ago.
Miller
but-
Lite. You got a Bud Light, I
I
believe.
got Corona or something. Whatever you guys gave me.
You got a Corona Premier.
Corona Premier.
Yeah, we had a
pretty good.
hodgepodge of beers left over.
Yeah. So let's talk about our camping trip, buddy. Did you have a good time on that?
I did have a good time.
That was a blast.
Speaking of the Coors, we had a guy come, one of our friends come.
Let's call him Bill.
Bill came,
Okay.
brought a case of Coors that nobody would want to drink.
Right.
So the case sat there all weekend.
Yeah.
Nobody touched it. And I don't know what he drank.
He drank everybody
I
else's
guess he
beer.
drank everybody else's beers.
Yeah.
That's why we wound up with those at our house.
So here's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time I've went. These guys have been going on this camping trip. They name it HDW, Hard Drinking Weekend.
Okay.
And there's even songs about it. How many years you been doing this?
I would say at least 12, probably.
For the last 12 years, they've been doing
Nice.
this. They go up. They got some property up in Galax, Virginia. There's
Okay.
a fiddlers convention that's going on the same weekend.
A fiddler's convention.
Yes,
That's pretty cool.
So that's
Yep.
right away. I think that's why it started. You guys went up there for the fiddlers convention and decided to camp out on this property. And as time went on, you realized, let's just stay here.
And we've made the Fiddlers Convention one time.
So-
You made it one.
So they went
Is
there-
anybody in your group fiddle, or is that just
Nobody
just
can drive there.
Oh,
Oh, you mean like why did you were asking like why go to the fiddlers
I
convention?
mean, it was like
They just love that music. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good bluegrass music.
I think
It's
it's
a
awesome.
fun thing to do.
But you only made it there once out
Yeah,
of 12
yeah.
years.
But I imagine once you've seen it once, it's like okay,
Yeah,
we
pretty
know
much.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's more fun just hanging out with your friends around a campfire.
Yeah, nobody
drinking
can
beers.
drive us because it's probably a 10-minute drive from there. Nobody can
Right.
seems to be able
And
to
you
drive.
can't get like there's no cell phone connections out there.
Right.
Especially for me, I had AT&T.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like zero.
Yeah.
Verizon was spotty. You guys had to walk around like this,
Yeah.
a couple times. But so you can't get an Uber out there. There's no, taxi cab.
no cab. They do run mail out there.
We saw
could-
the mail come through, and it was a lady in a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no
and
Uber
it,
to the
it was
Fiddle
like
Convention,
stenciled on
so-
the side, mail. Yeah, not like an official, USP.
Steering wheel was on the correct side.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Right, she was on the correct side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how it started. And what they do is they just bring all the supplies they need. Everybody chips in. We got a couple guys that are really good at grilling out and cooking, and that's what they do.
That's
So
awesome.
we just pay them for that and the food. But everybody else, you got to bring your own drinks and some snacks or whatever. So we bring tons of beers for ourselves. I bring what I like. I like different things. I like Bud Light. I like Coors Light. Miller Lite is okay. That's what you're drinking right there. I like that a lot. I like Michelob. What are they called?
Ultra?
The Ultras. The Ultras.
Sure.
Well, Bill is notorious for bringing the worst beer. A beer that no one likes.
Schlitz, maybe.
Let's just say it's Schlitz.
Milwaukee.
I mean,
Old
this has
Milwaukee.
happened in the past. You've told me this.
Yeah.
He shows up with a suitcase of it.
Yeah, right.
Like, I got a lot of beer for you guys.
Everybody's like,
And then
yay, great.
and that's one big giant cooler we all share. And it's
Right.
like bobbing for apples. You just grab a beer, and there's plenty of these Coors left over.
Yeah.
That Bill brought.
So, like, every,
And
9
Bill,
out
by
of
the
10
way-
times you reach in, it's one of his beer he brought.
Right.
So,
And by the way, Bill got really hammered, so
Okay.
he was drinking something.
yeah.
Yeah.
but
Some
it
of
wasn't
ours.
this banquet beer.
No, it wasn't his own beer.
But man,
Wow.
that was a good time. What are some of your fondest memories from this trip?
Well, the canoe. So we took a canoe trip down the New River. All of us, we were in canoes, and they took us up 5 miles, let us out, and floated down. And
That was awesome. I haven't been canoeing since probably since 7th, 8th grade or something. And it's not that hard. Really, you just get in a canoe. It does all the work. The
Yeah.
river does all the work. You just
Yeah.
got to point it in the right direction.
Yeah.
So we all got in these canoes. I was sitting with John Beaver, who I was told. Oh yeah, I was the coxswain.
I was going to ask you if you were the coxswain in this canoe situation. So,
Mark, do you know what a coxswain is?
no,
It's a guy in a rowboat that yells "stroke, stroke,
gives
stroke."
orders. Okay.
That's the technical term.
That's the coxswain.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I actually surprised Alan and know that one because he
I
didn't know
never
that.
heard of that.
And he's 1,000 times smarter than me.
Yes,
Did you
he
know what
is.
it was? Boom. 54, class of 90. Come on with it.
Nicely done.
Big dogs.
that was your saying.
yeah.
What was your 90
Stupid.
saying, real quick?
If you
Just-
can't get, if you
Can't
can't
hang with the big dogs.
No.
No.
no, what is it?
Get off the porch.
Get off the porch. Something about the porch.
Yeah, if you can't hang with the big
If you
dogs,
can't
get
hang
off
with
the
the
porch.
big dogs, get off,
Off
the
the
porch.
porch.
That's what it was. Yeah. It was a shirt.
Right.
It was a
with
T-shirt.
The black and white dog on it.
We stole it from a T-shirt.
What was yours, real quick? 91. What was yours?
Enough said.
Enough
Enough
said.
said.
Enough said.
Wow.
Mine was
Party
crew.
two and
Party crew of 92.
I like it.
Yeah, like we really partied that much, but
Well, y'all's was better. Big dogs, we stole it. Y'all's at least rhymed.
it did rhyme.
And then the
You don't have to say anything
enough
about his.
said was just
That's,
pretty short and
self-explanatory.
sweet.
Was it enough? Like enough
Was it
said?
enough?
It was.
It's E-N-U-F.
Oh, with the
E-N-U-F-F.
UFF at the end. So.
Yeah. So it's still enough.
Yeah. It was
Have you still?
I mean, you don't want to say
cool.
enough and sound stupid. You want to say enough, but
Enough.
smell it wrong.
But it's
smell it wrong.
still-
Spell it wrong.
I still
We're
have my
all
T-shirt.
cool and edgy when we do it.
You still have
I
your
still
T-shirt?
have my 90 Party Crew 92 T-shirt.
I might still have the Big Dogs T-shirts on.
I had it in here the other day.
Oh, that's
And
right. You brought it in
I
here.
didn't
We
bring it.
get
The
to see
one
it.
time we finally talked about it, I didn't bring it. I have a T-shirt
Yeah,
of the Big Dogs.
I had my T-shirt on at a local bar here. Just my graduation year had the T-shirt on and was able to get beer there.
What are you talking about?
So the Party Crew 92
Yeah.
T-shirt I had on,
Right.
had just graduated,
So you were
wearing the shirt
You were
and was able
18?
to purchase beer. Yeah,
so where
At a
did
local-
you purchase the beer?
I'm not going to name names, but it's somewhere close to
Did the
here.
person know you?
No, that they just served
They just
it.
thought you was an older person.
I don't know, but it was
That's
plain as
great.
day.
Do you think the shirt's what did it?
The
Are you
shirt
saying
shouldn't
that
have
she just
done
wasn't
it.
paying attention to the shirt?
They weren't paying
If she'd
attention.
done the math,
It was all about the money.
she would have known. Yeah.
They didn't care.
We had a friend that used to be able to do that. He used to go to a certain store that was like some old rednecky
Oh,
store.
yeah.
And he was bigger than us. And they didn't really look older. He was just bigger. And he would go in there with his shirt off and walk in there and buy, it'd just be jeans and no shirt. He'd walk in, just looking as country and rednecky like as he could. And have a 12-pack and put it on. And if they asked for his ID, he'd like, oh, yeah. He's like, you know what? I left it in my wife's car.
Oh, got to throw in the white.
Because if it's a wife, he's got to be older than
Like,
21.
oh, wait a minute.
And they got
For him to
oh,
have a
yeah,
wife,
okay,
he's
it's
got to be
fine.
old enough to be married.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That'll be $400. Yeah, of course. But we had a good time. One of my favorite times was that canoe trip because we got on that. We got on the what river was it? The
The New River, yeah.
Yeah.
Oldest river in the world.
That's what Sean Setzer said last time. I'd
Or
fall for
or
it again.
in the
Yeah.
North
The
Carolina. or
old
wherever.
river's not. The New River's not the oldest.
yeah,
that's what they
off a
say
little
though.
bit.
Okay.
Or is that a joke? Because it says New River, they say the oldest because it's like the opposite.
I'm confused right now,
All right. It's called the New River.
It is.
Everyone goes the oldest
but
river.
it's not new. It's really, really old.
Flows backwards.
Now, that's the fact.
Is that true?
It does flow from south to north, which most rivers don't do that. Most rivers flow north to south, or, this is one of the only ones that does that. But I don't know if it's actually the oldest. I think that's what a joke that people
I think that's
say.
just a joke for
Yeah.
being the New River. Yeah.
Somebody Google that eventually. Samantha Dawn Kingston. I
You want
know
me to
you're
Google it?
watching
She'll get it.
You want
You
to
want me to
look
Google it now?
Well, actually, before you do that,
Yeah,
I
you
want to
wanna
show.
use it?
Yeah.
Let's show
So this phone right here, this very phone, I got a life-proof case for it. And I was like, when I go tubing, we also went tubing. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm going to bring this so I can do some shots in case that
Yeah.
if it gets wet, it won't matter. Because even if I lose this phone, it's still like I lost an old phone.
Sure.
So anyway, we're sitting in the middle of this river, and having a good time, and a cloud, the skies just open up. And can you play one of these videos?
Which one do you want? Just one of the two videos?
Play the other one first.
Okay. Let's see. You got.
Yeah. So here we are.
They're called for 100% chance of fat ass rain.
Look at those idiots.
Okay, here's the logic behind that. All right. We were stuck in the middle of this river. It was pouring down rain. We couldn't go anywhere. They kept saying, like, if you go along this trail, you'll see an old Native American. This is a rock where he hangs out.
Oh, I see.
And I thought if we pray to the rain gods to make this stop raining, perhaps it'll go away. So we were trying to do a rain chant.
Did it work?
No.
Okay, all right.
So, but to get you a real perspective of what it looks like, I did some of that video just on the water. I mean, it's coming down. Wow, it looks like a hail, don't
It does. Yeah, it actually hurt a little bit.
You're having your shirt off.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, will you try
There's Baber. He's the real coxswain, giving direction at all times. If we go this way, we'll board these rocks.
There's another group of us over there.
But there was nowhere to go. Even when we got under a tree, I mean, it did no good. But that went on for a good 30 minutes.
At least 30 minutes.
But you guys had some good weather at times you were there too, right? I saw some
Yeah.
of the photos. It looked like you had some good weather.
Yeah, you want to show some? I'll give you an overall picture of what it looks like, our campsite.
Tell me if there's any of these you want me to show here. So I'll just pull them
Just
up.
start. Any one of them's fine. I'll describe it. There you go. All right. By the way, leave it right there for a second.
Okay, sure.
This is Thursday night. This is the first meal we had. Keith Nestor made these kebabs,
Yep.
Oh, this look good.
and these were amazing. I
were
ate
good.
the best I've ever eaten in my life 3 days in a row.
Wow.
And these guys can cook, and that's Moody had made this. He designed this grill himself. It's a gigantic, like, truck tire rim.
Yep.
And he made
nice.
a grill out of it. And one side is a grill, another side is like a flat surface, like a pan. So you can use it for either one, you know. And we cooked on that the whole weekend. Egg breakfast, and that was the first night. That was kebabs. And let's see what the next picture is.
Yeah, sure. Let me see what else we got here. So
But everything was great. There's a little tent city. We're right there on the river. We got this big opening space right here. Pretty much everybody had their own tent.
Yeah.
You know. And I hadn't slept in a tent, by the way, also since I was probably in the 7th, 8th grade. Luckily, I found a tent. My dad happened to have a tent that he bought at Academy of Sports not long ago. I think it was the second time ever used. And that's what the campsite looks like, just hanging around. There's
Nice.
Bill taking a
There's
photo.
Double nickels.
But yeah, that's what we do. We sat around that campfire. Well, that's when we're cooking. When we're not cooking, we take it off and just sit around it. But yeah, we had decent weather for most of the trip.
that's good.
Is there another one, or is that all of them?
I think that may have been all.
Yeah, but it was amazing. The canoe trip was great. The food was great. What was your favorite part of the food? What did you like the best?
Well, probably cooking the ribeyes.
Oh yeah,
We had a ribeye night. Everybody had their own ribeye.
that's right.
Cooked potatoes, mushrooms, fried those up.
I mean,
Yeah, we
I
ate
haven't eaten
really.
all day, guys. So you're killing me.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
But also, Jerry Moody brought a pressure cooker. Oh, wow. We had power, you know. You
Yeah,
could plug
okay.
stuff
You got
in.
some hookups there, so you
Yeah.
can do some stuff. Yeah.
So he brought a pressure cooker and made these pork. What was it, Jason? What kind of pork was
it's
it?
a pork loin.
Pork loin.
Pork tenderloin, yeah.
Yeah, and those were really good. And then he made I think Ryan made these little. He made he cut potatoes in little, like long triangles, you know,
Yeah,
like
right.
potato skins.
Okay.
And then he put them single file in a long piece of tinfoil with butter and all kinds of stuff, and just put it right on the grill.
Yeah.
And then it caramelized. And then you would just peel it off. And we called it Naugahyde. Because that's kind of what it looked like.
Yeah, right.
Old Corinthian leather.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it tasted so good. It was really good. So the food was amazing.
That sounds really good.
One of my least, well, let's go. You want to go tubing first or hurricane first?
Tubing.
Okay. So before we went canoeing, we also went tubing.
So you're doing a lot.
A lot of river
tubing.
activities.
Yeah, a lot of river tubing activities.
Yeah, I went tubing last weekend too.
Right,
So
yeah.
this is like 2 tubings in a row.
You're an
Jumping
expert.
Tubes, dude.
You're an expert tuber.
I'm a tubular. I'm totally tubular.
You can tube anywhere.
I got a ton of tube. But yeah, we went down. So the canoe trip was the New River. Tubing was down a different river,
The Little River.
Little River.
Which runs
Which
into
is the
the
biggest
moon.
river.
Which is the biggest river in the country.
That's awesome. Yes, Little
Where's
River.
that damn river? God almighty. Alan, that was good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Here, I'll give you a clink and a
Practice
clank
for
on
that,
that one.
Sure.
That's good.
But yeah, this is the biggest river. So we went tubing down that river, and right away when we got in the river, we realized we're a tube short. Somebody didn't bring an extra tube. And that's including a tube for the cooler we didn't have. So poor Wes and poor me, basically. All these guys get in the water. Wes's tube is not a tube. It's like a raft, like a sofa, like a chaise lounge that kind of you can lay back on like that.
It's almost like a little mini couch thing. You guys just sit
Yeah,
and
that you
recline
just
in on.
inflate. And it's like, well, that's the biggest one, so you're
Yeah.
going to be stuck with the cooler now. And so that poor guy, anytime anybody wanted a beer, he'd physically do a crunch.
Yeah.
He'd go, so he's doing ab workout the whole time. He wasn't having a great time. I get on my tube, and for whatever reason, everyone just floats away.
Yeah.
And I look up, and they're like way down the river. I'm like, oh, great. It's going to take forever to catch up. I'm kind of stuck in a little eddy or something.
Right.
And I make myself out of that. Mark, this is why I love this guy right here. My man, Marcus Stamos, Marcus Christian, Marcus Hunt, waited for me.
Oh.
He got off a tube and was just standing there. I said, I got
nice,
you,
Mark.
buddy. So what,
That's nice.
come over to him, and he jumps on my tube. Now, what I realize immediately is this is horrible. This is a bad idea. Not because of him, but because of my physical body and the lack of flexibility that I have. So when he got on that tube, and mind you, I have that hat on, and I'm laying like this, and all I can see is the river. And it's 100 degrees that day. It's all sun.
Yeah,
My back's
right.
getting tore up. And I'm supposed to try and swim to catch those guys. I mean, I think I said, he was like, how long are we going to do this?
Yeah. Can you get
I
off?
said, can you please get off this tube? Just walk up there and catch him.
Yeah.
Pull me up there. But after that, and we all hooked up together, man. That was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
It was good time. Yeah.
We, but I think the highlight of the trip, and I think we're going to make T-shirts out of this, was Bill has stages of. There are stages of Bill.
Okay.
Much like there are stages of a hurricane.
Yeah.
You've got a category 1.
1, 2, 3, all the way
Yeah.
up to 5 or so.
And you can see it coming on a Doppler radar. You can see like green's a lot of rain, yellow that's high winds, red, I mean that might be a tornado in there.
Sure, yeah.
That's the same thing as Bill.
Okay.
There are stages of Bill.
Oh, boy.
Sober Bill is it's not even it's barely
Green.
cloudy.
He's category 1.
It's not
2,
even raining.
It's fine.
It's a beautiful day. Then Bill turns to Billy. Then Billy's like, all right, something's brewing here. You can see it coming on the horizon.
Right.
It's on the radar.
Okay.
It's green. It's
Meteorologist is saying, all right, people, there may be something brewing here.
Right.
I'm not saying there is, but just
It's
let's
time.
just hold tight.
It's time to put the plane over the when they find the plane over the hurricane. Yeah. It's that time.
right.
Yeah, it's like if you happen to be in this area,
Yeah,
you could
maybe just be
experience
careful. Yeah.
Hurricane Billy, which it's on its way. We don't know the trajectory of Billy, but it looks like it's heading for Galax.
It is building some steam right now, too. Yeah.
So then Billy, turns into full-on hurricane, like we'll just say William,
Yeah, okay.
because it goes Bill. Actually, it goes Bill, Billy, William.
Oh, okay.
So there's 4 stages.
4 stages.
Bill, fine. Billy, oh boy, prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Will is like, we have to deal with this. It's too late to leave. It's too late to
Evacuate.
evacuate. We're stuck in this.
Oh, no.
And then when it goes to William, it's like, you just got to survive.
Right. It's just every man for himself.
Every man for himself.
It's just batten down the hatches. Just
Yeah.
stay safe.
And I wish, unfortunately, and I said this last podcast, my friends are not comedians, which means they have real jobs, which means there are consequences if I reveal every little thing that happened. But believe me, I've got great video of Hurricane William.
Hurricane William.
And you try to revive him, which was amazing. I'm not going to share it. We don't have it.
No, I don't remember that.
Rip. Okay.
Well, you tried to revive him. Like he was down for the count.
Oh, yeah.
He made a
So-
comeback.
So I was acting like I was going to help him up, and I kept.
All right,
pushing
so
him.
let me
you tell it.
let me paint the picture.
Yeah.
Under that awning we have,
Right. Yep.
Hurricane William had dissipated.
Okay.
He was gone.
He's gone.
He took a
He's-
hard right. He dog-legged it right.
Okay.
Huh? Did he say something?
Jason said something.
What did I tell you?
Where's your headphones?
You shut your mouth. Who knows what he said? He's in the what?
We were just in the eye of the hurricane.
We were in the eye.
Ah, that's it.
Yeah.
Eye of the hurricane.
It's, actually-
Yeah.
it's the eye.
Yeah.
It's the calm of the storm.
All right. So he.
But we don't
he
know
had-
it's the eye.
You think
We think
he's
it's
gone.
done, yeah.
You think he's done.
Yeah, we don't have the actual Doppler.
Right.
We think, oh, it's over.
But really, you're just in the eye,
We're
like
in
the
the
worst
eye.
is about to come. So right.
We're in
yeah.
the eye of William.
Yeah.
And then so William, I guess we venture over there, and then he had passed out. He was on the church rock.
Okay.
Quick question: do you know what church rock is?
Nope.
Do you know what church rock is?
Nope.
Striper. No.
Oh no, yeah.
That's
I
good.
do that, yeah.
No,
That's
but
good,
there's
that's
it's like gravel.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's called church rock.
Church.
Church?
Churt.
Yes.
Shirt rock.
Church, you Google it. Look up church rock real quick because I want everyone to know this. I had never heard that term either, but everyone kept saying, "Oh, Williams passed out in the church rock."
CH.
I think there's
Oh, CHERT. Gotcha. All right, here he is. Chert rock.
Church
Form
rock.
of rock.
It's a form of gravel.
Fine grained sedimentary rock composed of crystals and quartz that are very small.
Crush and run.
And you said,
Still don't know what this is.
guys, seriously, is it not church rock?
I thought they were saying church rock.
And what was your explanation?
A lot of churches will have outdoor activities like picnics or reunions and stuff outside the church in a little area, and they have rock down.
Yeah.
And I thought
That's
that's
what it
I thought it
was.
was
It's
church
like-
rock.
like it was
that's
named
what I
after-
heard. When I heard you say it, I thought, oh, that's the little rocks you see at the church all the
Yeah.
time.
Right, yeah.
Outside, and,
Well, there you
But
go.
it's church
It
with a
makes
T.
sense. Both
Church.
work.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Church
Hurricane
rock.
William had passed out
in the church
in
rock.
the church rock.
in the church rock.
Yeah, he's down. It was, face on gravel.
Yeah, okay.
But whatever. We thought it was over.
Yeah.
It's just the eye. Then he's trying to make a comeback, and this is where you come in. I think I got this video, and Hurricane. I'm trying not to say the right name. William is trying to make his comeback from
Okay.
the eye, like he's about to wind up again, and
Right.
and he's slowly trying to get up, and you were pretending to help.
Yeah, do you remember back when we were kids, we'd watch wrestling? Wrestling.
Wrestling.
And he would be on the mat, and they'd put their arm up, and they'd let it down. Put the arm up, they'd let it down, put the arm up, and then they'd be like, coming back. You know?
Like he's
and then the crowd goes
possessed by
crazy.
some power.
Yeah, he's coming back. So he would try to get up, and I would act like I would help him, but every time he got close to getting up, I would just
you
nudge
push him
him
back
back
a little
down.
bit.
Push him back down.
Yeah, push him
So
back
it's
down.
like, it looked like he was helping his.
And I was putting pressure.
Like,
really-
it just took a
yeah,
little
push
bit.
him
Well,
back
it didn't
down,
take
right.
much, like a pinky.
But somehow he got up, but it looked like a newborn baby deer, like getting its legs.
No, I totally see it. Yeah.
But when he got up,
he
what happened?
passed out.
But when-
He came up. He passed out. He came up. He passed out. But what were you saying?
But I'm saying when he got up, the
Yeah.
crowd went crazy.
Oh, we all
10 of
cheered
us
for
was
him. We were very
cheering.
happy.
It was awesome.
And before you know it, he's cussing everybody out. Or certain people, just randomly.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure where that comes from. And we try to play cornhole because one of our friends is very into cornhole. So we brought 2 cornhole boards.
Is that a tournament?
4 boards.
Is that
I
a
guess.
tournament?
It's like a
little mini
tournament.
tournament.
A cornament.
Tournament.
It was a cornament.
Tournament.
Somebody needs to trademark that right away.
John
So,
Reed,
yeah.
I came up with that. Cornament.
Cornament.
Yeah. So we had ourselves a cornament. And Hurricane William, it started as he was starting the cornament, it was Bill.
Okay.
But as the cornament was winding down, it was full on William again.
Full-on William.
And we had to eliminate him. We had to call him, like, you can't, no hurricanes allowed in the cornament.
Oh, man.
So that being said, it was a great time. We survived it. I can't wait to go again. And we actually, There's no plumbing, so we would go down to the river and actually take a bar of soap and go down there and wash up. But there was also this year you guys brought a porta potty.
First time we've ever had a porta john.
Yeah.
Cost us $90. That was the best $90 I've ever spent, or $90 we've ever spent.
You know, we started this whole podcast with pooping in your pants.
Yeah,
Full
it kinda comes
circle.
full circle. Yeah.
I never went one time. I think I get a refund because I never stepped in the porta john. I never went in there.
Yeah, you should
Not even to
have.
pee. Well, peed wherever outside.
That $8 you should get back for sure.
Is it $8?
It was like $8 a piece.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Wes, I want my $8 back.
Yeah.
Another thing that happened. See, people would just get drunk and pass out random
Right.
times. Go ahead, buddy. You can have the other one. There's that Hawaiian IPA. There.
I can't drink that.
Bring it. I'll pull it out. I'll drink it.
Okay.
I just want to show everybody. This beer. Where did this come from, by the way? Jason, we got this from your fridge. Do you know where it came from?
One of y'all brought it in there. I don't know.
I don't know who brought this, but it's been sitting in Jason's fridge for how long? How long would you say it was been in there?
Probably a year.
A year.
He's
Over
saying a year. Yeah. Jason is saying 1 year.
He said 1 year.
Yeah.
And look at this. It says, "Don't float the mainstream." Sweetwater Brewing Company, Going Coastal IPA with pineapple. Right away, it looks like a Hawaiian punch. This
Yeah,
don't
it does.
look like a
It
beer.
does.
But I'm gonna open it and drink it.
Might as well.
I don't like pineapples, so you have to tell me how that is.
Hang on. It tastes like an IPA. Here, somebody take a sip. It's like, do you like IPAs?
Yeah, but I don't like the pineapple.
I don't even taste pineapple. The pineapple's like an aftertaste.
Yeah.
I don't even like
not for me.
IPAs though.
Yeah.
But since here, I want you to have that. And I'll
Thanks.
take this.
All right.
That's me helping you because you helped me on the riffer. See,
Yeah.
I'm paying you back. But I still want my $8 for not using the porta john. I never used it not one time. But one
That's
of
your
You would
fault.
think of something like that, maybe it should be prorated on who uses it the most. You know,
Like-
so like some sort of tally on the outside.
Who do you think was in
Whoever-
there the most?
Who uses it the most ought to pay more
I
of
don't
it.
know, but that'd be a good idea. It's just to hold it to keep from paying that.
I wish we put a GoPro like right outside that, just to see how many times who went in there.
This
I
guy,
will
this
say
guy clocked 28 minutes. And
Yeah, you pay per use.
Well,
They
right,
were,
yeah.
they were telling me because there's no plumbing, there's no flushing involved, that it was starting to pile up. And, like a pyramid, like an emoji, to the point where they needed a stir stick
Oh, no.
for the porta john.
Oh, man.
So I luckily didn't have to go in there. But anyway, let's get off that. One night, I guess I pass out before everybody else. I did my classic ghosting, where I don't announce that I'm leaving. You just 1 minute like I'm there, and the next minute, 30 minutes later, what happened to
Hey,
John?
where'd John go?
I'm asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know what happens if you announce that you're going to bed. People try to get you to stay,
Oh,
or
yeah.
they want to mess with you, or to
Yeah,
make
yeah.
you drink again.
Good call.
So I ghosted. Anyway, I woke up to the sounds of Christmas carols. And I'm
Okay.
like, what is going on? And these guys are drunk, and they're just, whatever reason, start singing Christmas carols.
Jingle bells.
They're singing
Jingle
jingle
bells.
bells. And I realized what they're doing, there's only 3 or 4 guys left awake at this point. This may have been like 2 or 3 in the morning. The last 4 standing decided that they needed to go tent to tent and Christmas carol everybody. So I woke up to, I think it was John, Keith, maybe Ryan.
I have no idea.
Were you part of that?
No, I got sang to as well. I did.
I heard them coming for it, so I was ready, and I went ahead and did so they didn't have to like barge in in case someone fell. And I woke up to jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Hey, and then over
They
again.
ended it with hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
And we'll go to the next 10.
Okay.
And I heard the hey part, I'm like, oh, that's 3 tents down. I'm next.
Yeah. It's counting down.
Yeah, but that was awesome, man. I
That's
had a
fun.
great time.
very
I
cool.
haven't camped in forever, and I can't wait to go back next year. I want to make it an annual thing. You guys have been going for 12 years. I want to keep going back.
We may have you back. We'll see.
They're going to take a vote.
Yeah,
Just kinda see.
have to go before the board.
Yep.
And,
I don't mind that.
Vote you.
I think I held my own. I think I did okay.
you did great.
Yeah. Trying to think, what was the so Wes and you won the tournament.
Do we won the tournament?
You're sitting to a cornhole champion
Oh, I
right
had
here.
no idea.
And he's very good, by the way.
So you're really good at cornhole.
I guess. According to these guys.
This is like some people have I'm a natural axe thrower.
Right.
We learned that from the
we learned
last
that last
podcast.
week. Absolutely.
He might be a natural cornholer.
So what happened is we drew names. We had a little tournament. We drew names, and I drew a Wes Pittman, which hates cornhole, never wants to play it,
Right.
can't hit the board.
Yeah,
Right.
So
And I was like, shit. So
oh, he's on your team.
He's
You're
on
not
my
playing,
team.
Oh, I
This-
got you. Not
we're not
playing
going to
against
win.
him. So
We end up winning the whole thing.
wow.
Yeah,
He was so
and
happy.
It was fun for me because me and Jerry Moody got lumped together or paired together. We won one game and then lost the next 2 or 3. So we were out. So what I did was, and Jason did this too. We commentated. We were like
Sure.
the commentators.
Oh yeah, perfect.
And I nicknamed Wes's style the Southern Star Town slide up because what this dude would do is Mark. It's like a hole in one. He'd go.
It's like total. Like it takes the
He
actual
had
arc.
he had
and goes
arc,
down.
and it was like
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
like a precision
That's-
missile.
that's good.
Right on target.
Right.
Wes, like if this is the board and the hole's here, because it goes like that.
Yeah.
With the momentum that he threw it, he would hit it and go. He'd go.
He's like he hits it at the bottom of the board.
It slide
with
up.
enough velocity, so it slides up in the spot. Yeah.
We called it the Southern slide up.
Oh, that's nice.
Southern
And it was
slide.
deadly, and it came out of nowhere. The kid from Startown was retired and came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Was paired up with one of the best.
I was flipping through channels the other day, and there was a cornhole tournament.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
yeah.
TV. I'd never seen that.
That's
before.
a big
It's
deal.
a big thing.
No,
now.
there it is. It
You
was-
can go to college on a cornhole. You can go to college on a cornhole scholarship now.
Oh my God! Can you believe that?
They've-
You should think about it.
I should go back to college.
Well, at least go. Well, that
You got some,
definitely
you got
that.
some eligibility that you can throw out there.
yeah,
Just, you know,
I got some credits. I
to
can
play
use.
for the team out there. So
But
that
you
would be
should
pretty-
also think about go like entering these tournaments.
Yeah.
just to see how far you could go.
Yeah.
I think you could hold your own.
Will you sponsor me?
Sure.
Okay.
How much you want for it?
I think it's like $1,000 that I would need.
Hey guys, write in. If you want to help them.
We need a sponsor for Mark's cornhole.
They'll run around money.
Any last words about the camping trip? You want to throw
No,
in there?
this is
Did I
great.
forget anything?
Yes, bunches, but
Well,
we don't
that
have
I can
enough
talk
time.
about.
No, you're good.
Jason,
I believe
perfect.
I can't hear you anyway.
You know what I think it's time for?
What's that?
I think it's time for Ming Me.
I think that sounds
Let's
good.
play the intro. Check this
right.
out, Jason. Ooh, me, memer. Me, won't you make a meme out of me? I'll caption this. Oh, yes. Don't you love that, Jason? Is that the first time you've seen that?
it is the first time I've seen it.
Another guy who doesn't watch.
I was gonna say it's only in every episode that
It's
we
been the
air
last
in
four.
the last few months here, but that's fine. Yeah.
I love your devotion to your brother's career. Also, Mark is gone now. Mark has decided to leave. I guess he had to go pee. That's fine. He can pee. Jason,
well,
let's-
all the poop talk, might have spurred something along. I don't know. That was kind of a big subject for the show.
well, let's go ahead and throw the picture up there, and we can talk about it until
All
he
right.
gets back. Jason, do you want to take Mark's chair? Or are you camera shy? I mean, you look great.
He's gonna want to come in. And
Yeah.
Get back
Come on,
to the
Jason.
seat, so I-
Ladies and
Oh, my
gentlemen,
goodness,
come
here we
on
go.
now.
Jason's
My
in the
brother, he's
show.
in this picture, by the way. I think it's appropriate that you're here because you're in this photo.
That's true. That's true.
Now, Alan, you know these people. You want to guess?
I do.
Who's who and what's
well,
what here?
I mean, I know Jason there in the bottom left.
Bottom left, Jason,
Okay.
that beautiful
That's
blonde
correct.
hair.
The kid behind him, his name is Greg.
That's
Yes.
Forget his last
Greg
name.
Hudson.
Greg Hudson. That's it. Yep.
He
Remember
lives in the
Greg.
neighborhood.
Then of course we got Mr. Reap here in the middle.
Yep.
Is that Sean Settlemeyer?
Yes, it is.
Hey!
Very good. Bingo.
And then your mom, of course.
And then
so,
Betty
yeah.
Reap. There you go. Now, I don't know what this is from. I think it's a birthday.
It's quite,
because-
because we got it looks like a birthday
There's
card
money.
and money.
Yeah,
There's money right there.
on the
And that
table.
many people in the house around when the parents were there had to have
Right.
been a birthday or something.
And I like just finding old pictures, especially
Yeah.
from that era, because just look at the wallpaper.
Well, I love the
Look at the wood.
original Mr. Coffee maker back
that
there too. so
right
that's
there,
nice.
man. That,
The wallpaper's classic.
I didn't even
Yeah.
really pay attention to that thing growing up. 'cause I didn't drink coffee. But
Yeah, I'm a
that's-
coffee guy now, so I spotted it
wow.
right away. Yeah.
The old stove.
Oh, yeah, I remember that old stove, the old General Electric GE thing across the
Yeah,
top
even
there.
the dials are just, it's the analog
Yep.
clock back
That's
there.
great. It's awesome.
And you've got Sean Selmeyer. He has what looks to be some kind of ring on his finger.
He does. Look right there, a ring.
And it looks like, It looks like he's challenging someone between Jason and Greg that we can't see off camera. Like he's going to hit him. Like,
Yeah, he
I
does
don't
look like
mess
he's
you
kinda
up.
threatening him a little
Like,
bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic Sean move. So he's bullying somebody in this picture now. And so this must have been a birthday. Do you know all the people in this photo, Mark?
I know your mother and you.
Well, yeah.
And Jason.
Right.
And that's all. And then Greg
Greg Hudson.
back there, bomb maker.
Who's this?
Is that bomb maker?
Sean.
That's
Somebody.
Sean?
That's Cuz.
Is it him? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this was a birthday.
Look at that coffee maker.
That's
we
what
were-
everyone talks
We were
about.
just talking about it. I pointed that out too.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Everyone talks about it. Well, I put that up there for the Me caption this contest, and here's how it works. If you want to play along, you got to be on my YouTube page, Facebook, or Instagram. And by the way, not my Facebook personal page, my Facebook fan page, the one that's verified. I don't do it on the personal page. FYI. So if you want to be a part of that, you got to do that. Anyway, so on YouTube, we'll start with YouTube.
Okay.
We got a tie for first.
All right.
2 people had the exact same amount of likes. And Mr. Crutch 42, his comment was, "That's a 1979 dual his and her Mr. Coffee Maker. You can't hide money, John."
Hey, everybody's
It's
going to the
dual.
coffee maker. Yeah.
See, here's how you know it's like that and that. I guess there's different amounts of coffee that you could, because that's what he's saying is dual, right? That you could, that can't be dual.
It's not a dual. There's not a dual pots.
That's how I was
There's only one
describing it.
warmer.
I realized I was totally wrong.
I'm wondering if one of the switches is the power,
And one's heat.
and then the one's the actual brew.
Yeah.
You know.
So here's the thing. That guy won because he had the most likes, but guess what? Not right.
Yeah.
It's not that.
I mean, do you disqualify if it's factually inaccurate?
That's a good point.
No, I think you should. I mean, keep it in.
Well, he's going to win because the guy who tied him won last week.
Oh, okay.
So
Guy's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah.
He's
a meme.
lobbying people.
he's got a career
a meme
mapped
maker.
out.
He's
for him
good.
now,
Jason
so.
Remington, congratulations. You almost won again, but I can't let you win twice. He said, "Looks like God played Duck, Duck, Ginger with your family." Yeah, I'm the only ginger in that picture.
I just
Yeah, that's
noticed the
pretty
money. The cash. Is that cash?
Yeah, that's I think it's a 5
We
or
think it's
10.
a birthday party going on or something.
What's the denomination now?
Is that a 2?
It looks like a $2
Oh, it's a
bill.
$2 bill.
to turn, but I think it's a $2
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Later on, I would go to be in the movie Better Off Dead as a bicycle kid. I want my $2. All right, let's go to Facebook winner, a guy named Rob Tonnes, Thoennes. He got the most likes, and his is 1 little, 2 little, 3 little idiots. It's good. I like
Yeah,
idiots.
that's good.
Sounds like he's going to say one word, and he says idiots, so that's good. There you go, Rob. Consider yourself a proud new owner of a
May
JR
I
hat.
might add,
Yeah, go ahead.
your mom was
She's a looker.
she's hot.
You stay away from her.
I will. Now back then,
Yeah.
maybe.
Good thing I wasn't hanging out with you then.
I know,
I didn't know you at this stage of my life.
But
That
darn,
could have been
That
awkward.
could have been damage. I've been calling you daddy right now.
I know you it's possible.
That's great. Yeah, but no, she's a classic beauty.
I don't think I got to spend a night with you a whole lot at this age. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah.
And then her sister, Gail, was also a looker.
Gail's a looker.
Yeah, I mean, my dad, he
did well.
grabbed it and
He got a
he
prize.
locked her down pretty quick.
He did. He got a
Yeah.
prize out of that.
So
And
congratulations,
two beautiful
Rob.
babies.
2 beautiful babies. A blonde boy, a little toe-headed boy, and a ginger.
That's
By the way,
interesting.
you ever heard
Red-headed boy and a
toe-headed?
blonde-headed boy. That's,
Toe-headed?
Remind me what that means. I don't- What does that mean?
Somebody called me a towhead one time, and I thought, like, well, I don't look like a toe.
Yeah.
I don't understand towhead.
What towhead? What?
Toe, it's actually describing a type of rope, like it's for people who
Yeah.
like boat guys, nautical people. Toe is the color of a certain rope, and it's kind of
So
a
it means
blonde
like
looking
kind of
toe.
a brownish, blondish.
Type in towhead real quick. Let's see if we can.
you know
unless
what I
it's
thought
gonna
it
mess you-
meant?
Please tell me.
Okay, so you ever saw people that have liver problems or their toenails and their fingernails turn kind of a yellowishy brown color?
That could make sense. That would make more sense to me because Jason's hair was more yellow than like a toe, like a flesh color.
Yeah, so-
I mean, now it's like a toe.
All right, so towhead, a person with very light blonde or untidy hair.
Untidy hair because it was like the frayed end of a rope.
Oh.
I think that's where it came from. Interesting.
It almost resembles toe.
A sandbar?
Yeah.
Fiber? No, right there. Look at that one. What is a blonde kid towhead that goes?
The fiber of flax, hemp, or jute prepared
go.
for spinning.
Hip head.
Did you ever know that?
No.
I bet you've heard that your whole life. Like, oh, look at that towhead kid.
I've always heard that.
Yeah.
Never knew what it was.
Learning stuff right here on the Fried Pod. Coxswain, towhead. Who knows what? Chert. We're learning lots of stuff today. Okay, so let's go to the Instagram winner, a guy named Chris Bentley, 85. He had the most likes, and he says, and this is like a motion, he goes, slaps a $2 bill on the table, says, who wants to bet the old man that there's a bee's nest in the ground? Classic. That's a classic
Going
story.
back to your story.
That's a bit. That's a bit.
So way to go, Chris. Rob and Mr. Crutch, y'all won a JR hat and a care package. So look for that.
Damn, do you have any hats left?
I got plenty of hats left.
It's like you've been giving
Did
a
I
lot of
ever give
hats.
you one?
Yeah, but I gave it away.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he did.
Did you get a shirt?
He sacrificed his hat for
He did,
a
that's
listener.
right.
Yeah.
Kind of shirt.
Hickory Live shirt.
Yeah, I did.
Do you still have it?
I do have
Didn't
it.
you try to give it away twice?
No, I love that shirt.
You've lost it twice.
I did. I left it at your brother's house.
Now, speaking of memes,
Uh-huh.
I want to get to something that is all over my Facebook page right now.
Okay.
And because I happen to look like this dude, and it ain't me. Can we show that meme?
Yep.
This right here. Have you guys seen this going around Facebook at all? Anybody seen this?
I had not until
No.
he pointed
Okay.
out to me. Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing it a lot.
I'm sure.
Because everyone's tagging me in this. And it's pretty funny. You know, it's a North Carolina units of measurement. Next door equals 1 to 2 minutes. Right up the road, 5 to 10 minutes. A couple miles, 10 to 20 minutes. Not too far, 20 to 50 minutes. A little ways equals over an hour. A pretty good drive, 2 hours or more. And
Yeah.
that's right.
It's about right. I mean, it's factually correct. I
It's
believe.
factually correct.
Yeah.
But here's a little something that most of you might not know. See, there's a North Carolina flag right there?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever created this meme made one for every state in the South.
Oh, really?
did it?
So this isn't a North Carolina specific
No,
thing.
it's not North Carolina. There's one for Texas, Georgia, and I'm getting tagged on all of them.
Okay.
So I am tired of it.
We're getting tagged
Please
because
know this is not me.
everybody thinks this is you.
Everyone, and it looks like me.
It
Who's
does.
got a ginger beard? I mean, I could do that exact same expression. Here, let me see if I can do it. I got a hat on. Let's see here. I'll try to match.
Yeah, try to angle it there. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty good. Bring
close.
the thumb down. No, close your thumb up.
Close
Yep.
the thumb.
Yep. Yeah. Just have your finger.
Ball your thumb up.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it. That's pretty good.
There it is.
Okay.
So just know, for future people, there's no need to tag me in that. I don't. You look. No, I'm sure he's a great guy, but it ain't me. So
You know, the closer we get, it starts to fall apart. It's
Right.
not you, but from a distance there, I can see how people would say
Definitely not the nose.
here's what I want to know: is like,
Mm-hmm.
whoever created this, are they getting any money out of this?
That's what I want.
How do they get credit for it?
Yeah, I don't
Is
know.
it this kid that he created?
Something
I don't
tells
know
me
how.
he grabbed a photo off of something,
Yeah.
and I don't think these three guys know that they're in this thing.
Right. I think
That's
this
my
is
guess.
a generic sort of like
Yeah.
royalty-free image that you could just Google search, and they put that on top of it. But
my guess.
anyway, it ain't meme.
It ain't mean.
It ain't meme. Don't meme me on that one. All right. Speaking of imposters, you guys know what TikTok is?
Yes.
Jason. TikTok is an app where you can lip sync to music, actors, whatever. Well, some kid TikToked me and put it on Instagram, and it's like a bit that I have.
So TikTok is all about lip syncing, or I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't
either.
know. I'm honestly asking.
I'm not on TikTok. I
Ask
probably should.
your son.
Yeah, I was gonna say my boys would probably know.
Yeah, they
but,
would.
I should probably look into that. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But I think it's a way that you can use music and other people's stuff without getting blocked on YouTube.
So maybe it wasn't designed for it, but it's what people are using it for, is to
Yeah.
kind of lip sync to songs or bits.
That's
or
what I'm
whatever,
seeing
yeah.
most of it. But
Okay.
anyway, this kid did it. And
All
let's watch his impression of me to see if he does it pretty good here.
All right.
Great big cities in this country. Everything else is small towns, really. What do you think red, white, and blue stands for? Redneck, white trash, blue collar. Yeah. Welcome to America.
That's pretty good.
He had it down pretty good, yeah.
He was a little off in the beginning. He's like, you could tell the lips don't quite sync up to the actual audio, but what made me laugh was his yeah was good.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to America. That's hilarious. That's good. And I think this kid's a ginger. If you look closely, he looks like he's got a little ginger in that beard.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What's the hat say?
Cloninger, just better.
Okay.
Just backwards.
Got them gauge earrings.
Yeah.
Those are always nice.
That's a commitment to an earring right there.
Yeah.
I'm not man enough for a gauge earring. Have you ever seen people take one out and what it looks like when they don't have it in?
No,
It's horrible.
forever.
It's not good. Well, I think it is. Or might be some surgery involved to get it fixed.
Most likely.
I was out somewhere, and a guy pulled it out one time, and he showed me. He goes, "Here, smell it."
Oh,
And I said,
no.
"All right."
All right,
I was
I'll
like,
do it.
I ain't never smelled that like that. I guess it's kind of like
The inside of ear.
a dead body or something.
Yeah.
It's really bizarre. But anyway, way to go, Mr. Nightmare 1990. I'm guessing that's when he was born when I was graduating.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? We talked about the camping trip. Now we are at an hour and 10 minutes. Time has flown
Time flies.
by. You want to wrap her up? How you doing on time over there, Mr. Jackson? I don't want to keep you if you got other
Oh,
stuff
no, I'm
to
good.
do.
I'm good.
Because I can save this segment for next time. We got 2 other segments we want to do.
Sure, go for it.
I'll tell you what. Let's do the Goodwill hunting.
Let's do it.
I'll save best trends for another time.
Okay.
I have a new segment, Jason, called Best Trends. I like this to the song of Best Friends. But it's about what's trending now. I'm not going to do that one. But we are going to do Goodwill hunting. Now, what's your name? Mark Hunt. Now, where do we like to go?
Goodwill.
Goodwill.
Yep.
So this is
I
his
get
segment.
it. Okay.
He goes, we should do a Goodwill hunting segment.
Uh-huh.
Pick out an item. Don't tell each other what it is. Reveal it on the show.
Oh, I like it.
Yes.
All right.
So I don't know what Mark has. Mark doesn't know what I have.
Okay, you
But
ready?
mine, can I just tell you?
Yeah.
I think you're going to like mine better than I'm going to like yours.
I think you're gonna like mine
No,
better.
because you've already revealed something in this episode that you like, and I happen to have one.
Oh, you guys are building this up. I am the tension's
I don't know what
high.
you got, but it can't beat mine.
I'm excited.
We shall see. You ready?
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. All right. They even
Did you
wrapped
wrap it?
No, they wrapped it. It was like, would you like this wrap?
That's
Because
nice.
it's breakable.
I
So
see. Brown bag, huh?
let's just get in here and see what we've got.
Is it a fish?
Bam.
Oh,
Can you
what
see
is
that?
Yeah, hold it up there for the
What
side
is
camera.
that?
So back in the. So yeah. So
How's
back
that
in,
look on camera, by the way? Turn it sideways for this camera.
Yeah, here you go.
There you
I
go.
don't even know what kind of car this is, but back in the day, this is how you got cologne. So there's your lid,
Oh, it's cologne bar.
and if you listen,
There's some in
got
it's
there.
still in it. So I'm going to pass it around.
Oh, we all get a little bit.
Won't you take a whiff of that?
Is it a
Would
fire
you wear
truck?
that?
Oh,
No.
It's fermented.
that's a little strong.
There's a price tag is still on it.
How much did I pay for that?
It's $2.
Okay.
I want to see what it says. The price tag covered up the label, but this looks
it's,
like
it's Avon.
Hang on. Oh, this smells old.
Yeah, right.
I mean, this
Old
smells
and
like an
strong.
old man.
Yeah.
Jason, you would get a whiff of that.
Give that to you. I'm trying to see if there's a year on it.
What do you think that?
It's an actual aftershave from Avon. This has got to be, I would say, 70s, early 80s, probably.
And that's mine now. You're
That
giving
stuff
that to
has
me.
been
Yeah,
in there.
that's yours.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Wow. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to wear this cologne, by the way.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to wear it out.
You should.
I'm going to see if Jody likes it. I'm not going to tell
Don't
her.
even say anything.
I won't tell her. I'm going to bathe in this. Whatever's left, I'm going to empty it on my body.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go out tomorrow. I'll see what she says.
Perfect. Please do.
But what kind of is this a fire truck? Is this supposed to be like a fire truck?
No, it's like
It's just
like
a car that's
like a
red.
Studebaker or
It's just like
something?
a red,
Yeah.
old red car.
Yeah.
And
But they see, there's a lot of people will take these and they'll collect them. They'll put them up on their dresser or somewhere as a decorative piece.
right,
So that may be worth some money.
yeah,
Never
or
know.
it could be a Christmas ornament, maybe. Too heavy though.
Yeah.
I can make a flask out of this.
That's something you'd put
Yeah,
in.
unless you
I'll
get
put
that, you get
alcohol
that
in
cleaned
this.
out really good. That would actually be a pretty good
It'd be a
flask.
pretty cool flask.
It
You show
would.
up at a party. How much you?
And then, of course, some of the old guys would be like, he's drinking cologne.
Drinking Avon. He's got a problem if he's drinking straight cologne. Jesus. Just get vodka, son. All right, so I'm gonna leave that right there. So it's in the picture.
I'm loving this segment, by the way. This is my favorite segment of your show.
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting.
Okay.
Mark,
Let's see what you got.
by
And
the
I have
way-
no idea.
let me say thank you. That's a great gift.
All yours. You're welcome.
Now I'm worried.
You
I
don't think you
talked a
can?
big game.
You don't think you can outdo that?
I don't know, but I think you're gonna like that. It's something that you like.
You never know what you're going to find there.
I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna put it up on the table. You mean put it on the table or hold it up, Moose? Which is better? Hold it up. Okay, ready? Here we go.
What in the world is that? Is that a beer
What does it
koozie?
look like?
Well, it's a golf bag.
It's a golf bag.
Okay.
But that's too small for golf clubs.
Yeah.
What do you suppose you put in there?
Ink pens, maybe? That's something you put on your desk to put ink pens in, or
Ah.
Well, not this one, but
not
others.
that one. Maybe an ultra. They're
An ultra
skinnier.
skinny can.
Yeah.
You were telling me, I said, what do you like better? Beer in a glass, beer in a bottle, or beer in a can in a koozie? You said can in a koozie.
Yep. By God,
So
thank
it's a
you.
golf bag.
I don't know that
That's what I'm
it's-
calling it. I don't think that's what it was.
Because it's even got a handle.
Oh,
got
so
a
you
handle.
don't think it was designed to be a
think-
koozie?
No,
It's
that's
just,
just what
it just happens to hold
I
a
heard
beer.
him say that and I've thought of it.
It'll do this Corona really
Look at
quick.
that. Get it. Boom.
Boom.
See? That works pretty
You
good.
can walk around. The other beer cans will fit in there.
Yeah, I think that will. This is.
Oh,
this
look,
is
we've got
this is
two
a
red
thing.
things. Now,
Very nice.
the world's greatest golf.
How much did you pay for that one? Did I pay more than you did, or do you think?
Yeah, because we need to know who paid what for these.
Is it on the bottom? It's on the bottom, maybe.
$17.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I guess
It
I love
wasn't
you more.
$17 new.
I don't remember. Not on here, but it says world's greatest golfer. Do you play golf?
Some, the very little.
Could you imagine walking out on a golf course with your beer this thing on? You would be the coolest dude, man.
Yeah.
And then you open it up. It says right here. Let me read this to you, buddy. 3 wishes for you. All right. Perfect swing. Down the middle. Sink it. Oh yes. That's what it says. That's what
It says, "Oh yes."
It says,
oh,
"Oh,
yes."
Oh yes.
I read the back, so I kind of know what this actually is. Contains 3.5 ounces of milk chocolate golf balls.
Oh,
So this was a Christmas gift with little tiny golf balls,
balls.
chocolate golf balls
in
in
it.
it. But really, it's perfect for you can put your ink pens in there.
Yeah, and sit
You
on your
could
desk at work.
Put it on right there on your desk.
and everybody walked by and asked about it.
They
You
go,
could-
"What did you get there? What was this?"
yeah, I want one.
Well, limit. You got to go to the Goodwill. You got to go Goodwill
Will
hunting.
hunting.
Goodwill hunting. Somebody write a song for us.
Please.
Have we gotten any songs for any of your other?
The problem with
Yeah.
that is that we didn't get the last one out in time.
Oh,
for any
that's true.
kind
It's
of-
only been out a couple days.
It
now,
came
so
out like today.
Yeah.
I mean, we're shooting this one on a Tuesday.
We're still looking for theme songs. I mean,
yes
for bits.
We're
the-
looking
the
for
parts.
theme songs for bits, like the one that we did for Mimi.
Yeah, we
We
got
want
the
to have.
Mimi
We
one.
want to have that for best trends. Mm-hmm. We want to have that for Goodwill Hunting.
Yep.
Do me a favor, real quick, Al.
Yeah, sure.
Type in Goodwill Hunting.
Okay. Yep.
And let's see what the theme song to that movie is. If you hit Goodwill Hunting,
Theme song to the movie.
Right.
don't know
I wonder if
that
we
movie
choose
really
that
had a theme
somehow.
song.
you know,
I
like
don't know if it's got a.
well, it has a soundtrack.
some- yeah.
All movies have a score or a soundtrack.
Right.
So I'm wondering what theirs is. If you play the trailer, which I don't know if we can do, I'm sure we could, right?
The trailers should be okay.
Yeah, let's see what music's underneath it. Maybe we'll use that. Maybe some clever person who's musically inclined can come up with a song using Goodwill Hunting to this music, possibly. Oh, what is? There's
Oh, we
something-
got a
I heard
commercial.
something.
We got
Oh,
a
it's a
commercial.
commercial. Oh, it's a commercial. I was like, I don't remember this scene.
YouTube.
Goodwill
Hold tight.
Hunting.
Couple more secs.
We'll save best trends for another time. You cool with that?
I am great with that. I'm hungry.
We're gonna get something to eat after this right here. Check out this. So someone please make a song to this.
On the campus of one of America's leading universities.
There is a problem. The main hallway chalkboard. To my colleagues and
So
I
this is the trailer.
Do you hear the horn in the
I'm
background?
hoping that one
Yeah.
of
So there's music
the
underneath it.
semester.
Here it is.
the most gifted mind to ever enter
Something
its
like
classrooms.
that.
So if somebody has a copy of the Goodwill Hunting soundtrack
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home,
We don't have to watch all that. But yeah,
then
so,
they can
so
take the music and
let's
come up with
make it
something.
I just
like
need
that.
the name
so
of this guy who works in my building.
Got this
There's a theme
job through
to
his PO. You can call him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
How do you like them apples?
I like them.
He says that in the movie.
Does he?
How you like them apples? It's a good scene. Have you had a good time?
Yeah, I did.
I've had a blast. Let's plug some stuff and go eat. You hungry?
Plug yourself. Let's
All
go.
right, here we go. We got tour dates. I will be in Chicago at the Improv August the 16th through the 18th. That's coming up. As you listen to this, because it's coming out Friday, I'm in Chicago right now. Go see me at the Improv. August the 26th through September 1st, I'll be in Myrtle Beach at the Carolina Comedy Club. 27th of September, McGlowan Theater in Charlotte. Raleigh, Charlie Goodnights, December 27, 29. And more tour dates, more than this, are at johnreap.com. Look at
Yeah,
all
we're
that.
scrolling through.
I'm going to be busy pretty soon.
Yeah.
So go check out my tour dates. If you go to johnreap.com, that's where Alan's at right now. Alan is browsing around johnreap.com. Look at that handsome
Wow. Calm down.
We got Ginger Pain still available. That's what that looks like. You can click on all that, and it'll take you to anywhere music is sold. You can download Ginger Pain. You can listen to it for free on YouTube. Next, we got the cruise ship. Come cruise with me. Come laugh your nass off. Jason's going. We're going to go to the Nassau, Coco K or Key or something like that. We're doing karaoke, comedy, and a live podcast. And then, what else? Hickory Live, still working. Wheeling and dealing. Don't
working.
worry. The irons are still in the fire. Right?
We'll keep poking at them.
That's this.
Yeah.
That's this podcast. That's where we're at right now. I'm on Netflix with Brad Paisley. Ginger Beard Man. That's right. Good job, Tim. I didn't even know that was up there yet.
Oh, yeah.
Good job, Tim. Our buddy Tim, who we may or may not have talked about on this podcast,
Maybe.
did some work. That's awesome. That looks really good. That's the first time I've seen it. Way to go, Tim. So Ginger Beard Man coming out August the 20th. It's available for pre-order right now on iTunes.
Oh, nice.
So go check that out. And that's it. Let's cue the music.
Got
And
it.
for Marcus Hunt, for Jason Reap, for the one and only Alan Jackson, I am John Reap. Happy Friday, everybody! Bicycle!